Hi, I'm Jiggity Howdens, folks. I'm your host, Mr. Septrestein. And this episode is just Prime. Look at all those tonsil stones. This is a spoilery part, so anything past this is going to be the ending of Metroid Prime. So watch the rest of the project if you need 100% stuff, because this part is part 11. And this is literally a prime part because it's a prime number, and I did not intentionally do that. That is amazing. Scan these. These are Lumagex, and these are the only times you'll ever see them. So scan them, and that's it. You've scanned every small creature. If you haven't scanned Fission Metroids yet, which, by the way, you should if you haven't yet. Fortunately, with Fission Metroids, you only need to scan one of them, mainly when they're whole. But as I explained in the last episode, Fission Metroids will split into two, and those two will be beam-coded, so you have to use specific beams to defeat them, and it gets to be super pain in the butt, just like my chair. Alright, and then over here is a missile station, which you will definitely want to scan if you haven't, and use. Because, duh. You need as many missiles as you can get going into this. We are about to fish. We are about to basically fight the final enemy in Metroid Prime. No. Get out. Power bombs are lovely. I loathe them. Loathe them. You mean love, right, sir? My voice is totally shot because I've done this entire thing in one sitting. I am crazy, but that's what I wanted to do with this project, and I'm going to use the credits to explain myself and espouse the virtues of what I'm doing. Oh, look, it's a giant squid thing. Looks really angry at me. That's a giant spider thing, which I hate a lot because I hate spiders. It's a person. Welcome back to Let's Play Doom 3, everybody. Oh, look, it ran away. Wow, what a foos. Engage Metroid Prime. We are actually fighting the game now. Scan it. Boom. Done. Now, Metroid Prime is color-coded to your beams like everything else is. Near enough. Super Missile it once, and it should die after one more pedal shot, and then it'll... Ow. Attack, and then change, and then... Funny thing is, I'm actually not going to use the Wave Buster or the Flamethrower on this thing because they sap too much. They sap too many of my missiles, and they actually aren't really that effective, to be honest, in comparison to the other things. So the only charge beam shots I'm going to be using that are these super combos are the Super Missiles and the Ice Spreader, because those are the only things that really are worth using. Now you can see there are little trenches here. You'll actually want to use them every time you hit this thing. I fail miserably to do that because it'll charge across the room like this. Alright, so what next? Ice Spreader. Every possible thing that's going wrong with this fight is going wrong right now, and I hate it. There. Boom. Done. Dealt with. This fight is really easy, to be honest. It just takes a while. But yeah, I'll show you what the beams do, because I've never shown them in this project. But see there, it takes a lot of your missiles to use that. And same with the Flamethrower. The Flamethrower does the same thing. So they're not really worth using, personally. You can use them if you wish, but just note that you might run out of missiles very fast. I don't know how to get out of that, to be honest. Why does every single time, he never does it this much, and it really annoys me right now. Seriously, he has never reflected that many of my super missiles before. He's trying to make this part turn into basically as long as it needs to be, just to facilitate the fact that this guy's a pain in the ass, basically. Okay, so basically what that does is it makes it impossible for you to lock onto him because it's frays your visor up because lol, whatever, and just die now, please. Holy shit. Plasma, first time. Use the flamethrower because I never got the chance to use it. Actually, that's surprisingly quick. It's just slightly riskier to use. Whoa. Hey, what? That's BS. Hey, don't do that again. You're bad, man. You're bad, man. And I think that's it. I think that's the final phase. Or, no. One more phase. Oh, great. We got one more phase. Spelled with 2 A's and a Z. Aha! Yeah, during this phase, he actually kind of tries to psych you out. Though not normally as much as that, which is weird. Haha, there. See, that's what it should do. Ow. Not that. That was unavoidable. Yeah, see, you're doing this shit again. Okay, I guess that's how you get out of that. I answered my own question. See, when he gets into the ice form, it's literally the easiest. It's wonderful. No. Plasma beam is what I want. No, now I need the ice spreader. God. That's the final phase right there. And you're going to want to get your scan visor out again because there is a second complete and total phase to Metroid Prime. It's an angry super Feli dish. Check out that shoulder barge. So yeah, scan it. Now this part literally, this is just like a waiting game of sorts. Charge up to grab as many of the surrounding things as you can or want to before he charges you in the face. Your weapons are completely impenetrable by whatever. Whatever. Which beam? What? Huh? Get on the thing! What the hell's wrong with you? What are you doing? Jeez! This is the interesting thing about the Phazon suit. It's given you the ability to actually shoot Phazon when it's in high concentrations. So your beam will actually turn into the Phazon beam, which is really E. Yeah. You'll get to see it when we actually get into the normal visor, which you'll see soon. I gotta change over to thermal, because with each puddle, Metroid Prime will change over to a different spectrum. And after this one, you'll actually get to see the Phazon Beam because he'll go into the normal spectrum. Honestly, this just looks like a giant predator, to be honest. Like a discombobulated floating predator head. Especially in the thermal visor vision. Or it looks like Devin Townsend's head. Back to here. There you go. That's literally all there is to this fight, to be honest. There's not really much else. It's not that hard. At least on normal difficulty. Veteran things might get a little harder. And hyper mode. But I'm not hardcore enough for that. If you want a boss guide, go watch something else. But this was 100% guides. So that you could do these guys with little to no ease. And one more. Yeah. Now you're gonna do the thing, aren't you? After yelling at me. There you go. What? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, where's the puddle? Jesus! God, those Metroids. That was rather annoying. I do have to say so myself. Actually, now that I think about it, this guy should be Ziltoid. Thermal visor. What? Oh, get off! Now's not the time! Oh my god. Where... Jeez, man. Talk about being a massive pain in the rear that isn't my chair. Oh look, he's turned into a giant foosball, and the foosball will grab me, like Morpha from The Legend of Zelda. And he grabs me with such force that it literally saps the Phazon suit out of me. I don't know why I'm talking about it being me. It's not me, it's Samus. Crater collapse imminent. I hope they have insurance premiums. Because I'm not paying these either. First it was the frigate Orphean, and now it's this. Oh, shit. Help! Come to me, ship! Foosh! Fushro dumbass, oh my god. That right there is symbolism from my life and how I feel about this project and how I feel about the whole Metroid Prime thing in general. So now that you got 100% items, guess what you get? You get a secret ending where Samus looks at things with her own eyes. Now I can put my Wiimote down. And talk man to screen about some very important things about this project. I already mentioned this in the first episode, and to be honest, I was actually kind of surprised that I was able to get through this in one sitting, let alone get through this at all, to be honest. And I don't really feel like the project has suffered at all as a result of me doing it this way, but I just wanted to kind of just talk about why I did this in the first place and why I'm doing what I'm doing with the Metroid games this late. And this may piss off a bunch of people, which I don't really care at this point because I'm doing it for me, not for you and not for them and not, you know? But I'd been getting request after request after request after request to do Prime 3. And I just came up with the funny idea and I was just like, you know what? I want to try and fix my Let's Play habits, and I want to try and get back into doing it because I actually enjoy doing it. I actually enjoy doing this Metroid stuff, and of course, as I say, this stuff probably doesn't concern you, so you can turn off now or skip to the end of the credits to see the secret ending that's actually behind the credits. But, like, honestly, this whole project has just been a learning experience, and the next two will be a learning experience in order to reverse all of the damage that I have done to myself thanks to this game and thanks to the projects I've done surrounding it. I've done this game so many times that it's one of the reasons I actually hate doing Let's Plays, except at the same time I actually enjoy doing them. And I really felt that I needed to come to terms with that, and I needed to come to terms with and accept that I need to do something about it. And thankfully I was able to use this project in particular to do that, and I'm gonna work really hard on that with Echoes as well. So yeah, my voice is massively shot. I will be honest. My voice is shot like really bad, so I have no idea what I'm gonna do after this. Probably take a while break. I mean, you're gonna see this like within 5 minutes of the first episode, near enough. But yeah, that's Metroid Prime in 11 episodes, faster than I did it before, and this is probably the most cohesive path that you can take through the game to get 100% stuff, so yeah. I'm really happy with the way it came out. Extremely low resolution video. That's hilarious. So now it'll give you your end results screen, which the time on this will be a little bit worse off than what we... Holy shit, I actually did that faster than I thought. Odin would be proud. What? What just happened? It crashed, didn't it? What? What? What's happening? This is unscripted. I don't know what's happening. It's just, what happened? Yo, where's the secret ending? I don't have to do that again. Well, fuck. It looks like I'm actually gonna have to do that again. Thanks, game. You are wonderful. You've treated me so well these many years. You're a thorn in my fucking side, I'll be honest. Anyway, thanks for watching this project. I'm done with my commentary. I'm going to include the ending after all of this shit. I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.